Alright, so hello, hope all is well, and I am talking today about volume of prisms, cylinders, and spheres. Exciting topics. And one of the first things that I want to talk about, and before I can get into volume, because volume has a lot of times deals with the idea of area as well. So what I want to just do is do a quick review with you guys on some basic formulas that you guys talked about when you were little kids, but I just want to review with you guys and talk about the idea of area of triangle. So if I talk about a triangle, like here's a nice little triangle, and it has a base and it has a height. So if I wanted to find the area of that triangle, all I have to do is take half the base times the height. When I look at a rectangle, like this, it has a length and it has a width, or it has a base and it has a height. So all I have to do to find the area of my rectangle is think of it as being length times width, or base times height. Same thing. Square is just like a rectangle, and it has all the sides are exactly the same. So it's going to be side squared is the area of a square. And for a parallelogram, this is what a parallelogram is. Bad looking diagram, but it's one nonetheless. It has a height and it has a base. So a parallelogram's area is almost exactly this. Well, it is exactly the same thing as a rectangle and a square. It's going to be base times height. And that takes us to a trapezoid. So if you guys remember what a trapezoid is, a trapezoid has a pair of parallel sides. Like this is base 1, that's base 2, and this is its height. If I want to find the area of a trapezoid, it's going to be 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. That's the area of a trapezoid. So what I want to do is just take a couple minutes and apply this to some problems here. So let's look here. I am looking at this figure right here. Looks like I have a rectangle. If I remember, a rectangle is base times height, or length times width. So in this case, my area, we will say that this is my base, that's my height. So I'm taking 10 times 7.3. So the area of this is 73 inches squared. If I look here, this is a parallelogram. And a parallelogram is base times height. So it doesn't matter. This is, well, it doesn't matter. That's my height. That's my base. My area is going to be 12 times 10, which means my area is 120 feet squared. And then let's look at these last two. This is a trapezoid. Number 3 is a trapezoid. So I want to find the area of a trapezoid, which is 1/2 the height times base 1 plus base 2. So in this case, it's going to be 1/2 the height, which is 4, times, this is base 2, that's base 1, 4.4 plus 10. So I'm taking half of 4 times 14.4. So that's 2 times 14.4, and that's going to be 28.8 miles squared. And then the last one is just a triangle. If I remember a triangle, the area is 1/2 base times height. So this is my base, that's my height. So I'm taking half of 12. 7.5. So I'm taking 6 times 7.5, which I get 45 meters squared is my area. Okay? So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is try the next few questions, and then in a minute, you're going to start jumping into volume of prisms.